Henshin Inspection presents Going Ultra! This is MJ. I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an analyzer. Find all my work at mjmunoz.com. Welcome to Going Ultra. Visit mjmunoz.com/gu for notes and links. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment to help me grow. SSSS.Dynazenon Episode 9 is entitled, What Are These Overlapping Emotions? It originally aired May 28th, 2021. The writer is Keiichi Hasegawa. The director is Yoshiyuki Kaneko. The title of this analysis is You Don't Know What You've Got. This is Going Ultra Episode 26. Starting off with the static. The coldness and awkwardness of Futaba is weird. This is who Kano... Wait, this is who? All right, let me read this and let me reinterpret it. This is who Kano subplot is good. I guess it's this Kano subplot is good, but it also feels like it is being played purposely badly. Maybe it is to evoke the brokenness Yume feels. Yeah, so I guess it's supposed to be this whole Kano subplot. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, so this whole Kano subplot, it's good and it's bad. Again, the awkwardness is hard to deal with. There's like incomplete bits. There's chunks left out. And I don't know if that disjointedness is purposefully, like I said, motivated to like help us feel what Yume and Manami feels or not. It's hard to tell. Moving on to the Sizzle. Goldburn looks so cool. I should have said so damn cool. Anyway, in his little toy size form, as a giant, as a shield, and as a part of the Kaiser Dragon Knight thing, he looks really dope, and I appreciate it. The animation was so rich and vibrant this episode. It was absolutely on point. Yeah, there was lots of like just fabulous looking stuff. Even the new insert scenes. Besides that, the fights were really good, and I don't know, even like the feeling of like fun when Chise was flying on Goldburn, and like he almost hit the school that she used to go to, and I don't know, like the sense of that's so fun. And then like in her room too, like the dream sequence, and then in her room, all that was really good too. Like it just, I don't know, it felt so homey. Like it was funny. The animation was both like, it was popping in this like Sakuga type way, but it was also like very like meaningfully drawn. And like the dream memory, whatever she was having of her classroom, like just all the white and like the removal of like the rest of the building, and just like the minimalist context of like this being in the room, like a Pooh book or like some different picture books where it's just like giving you just the bare stuff, or even like I have kids, so like a Dr. Seuss, like where it just gives you enough. There's like a line there for the floor, there's like tables and chairs, and there's people and like a clock or whatever, like just that enough. It gives it like a feeling of like interiority as opposed to being in the world, especially with the different contrasts of like the regular standard animation for the rest of the world. Then you have like this inner dream world memory type thing that Chise is experiencing, that we get to feel more of it because of how it's animated. So cool stuff. Moving on to the soul. You don't know what you've got until you lose it, or at least you fear losing it. You also don't know what you have sometimes because you fail to look at it from all sides. It is easy to lose ourselves and become so narrowly focused on a tiny bit of our reality that we don't see how different the rest of it is. Step back, take a wider view of your life, and see all the good things you have. Look outside of yourself and see how things are for other people. The Kaiju eugenicists is another item in the soul section. The Kaiju eugenicists all encouraging each other, really Juga, in this instance, is kind of sweet. It feels funny that Galma just declared that the Dynazenon 5 have to really work together in light of that. It struck me as funny that the opening song for SSSS.Gridman or .Gridman is Union, when this show features a combining robot that is fueled by people having the same strong feelings. It requires them to be in union with each other. That has been going on mechanically this whole time, and I suppose their commitment and union has been shown by the deference that each of the Dynazenon 5 now showed to Galma. And each has expressed and their continued dedication to going to practice, for the combination and fighting and stuff. A couple of episodes ago, Mujina and Onija paired to dominate a kaiju, and the group has continued to be warmer since then, with each other, not just the two of them, everybody. They've become more supportive and caring while they are working towards global genocide. It's an interesting dynamic. One more item. Dynazenon rescuing Knight. Oh, man. That was so cool. Is a callback to a rescue or of a rescue at the end of SSSS.Gridman, and it stirred my heart to see it. That's one of those things where, like, it in the moment, in the immediate context of this show, it works. But if you've seen the previous installment, it works even that much more. So, loved it. Moving on to speculation, Chise will get to pilot Goldburn, like inside of it. She'll phase into it and have a little cockpit type thing. His shield form could also be a jet, so that's what I see her piloting and flying. It'll be the Goldburn jet or whatever. And maybe he'll even transform into a little toy form that she holds all the time, where he's the Goldburn jet instead of his standard dragon form. Moving on to the debate section, is there someone behind the Kaiju eugenesis? Do they feel like a real threat to you, and are they actually villainous? And I'm not saying are they a real threat because they keep failing, because they were like, oh, next time, right? Juga, you'll get him next time. It'll be cool, dude. But because, like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And what was Galma doing as one of them? And were they originally an evil group or not? What did he want to control the Kaiju for in the first episode? Gosh, I don't know. I almost wonder if this is wheeling back around. The first and last episode of SSSS.Gridman are both called Awakening. I'm almost wondering if the 12th episode of this is going to be once again called What is a Kaiju Eugenicist? Because maybe it'll explore the method behind Kaiju eugenicism, especially with your boy Yomogi having, like, the ability to control Kaiju. I don't know. It's like a deeper thing that needs to be gone into. But, like, is there someone manipulating these guys or not? Anyway, really interesting. Really interesting. Moving on. I got to get out of here. Rating this episode, I give it a 4 out of 5. This episode was so cool. The action was awesome. There was some great scenes of personal development, like Yume yelling at Futaba, then Yomogi failing her, like Futaba failed Kano, then Galma shooting him in the face. That was so awesome. And then telling him to go get her. Also, Chise connecting to Yume and saving her with Goldburn was so cool. I love seeing a Kaiju gone good as part of this story. It needed to happen, and I'm so glad it happened because of Chise. And that was a great payoff for her, especially because it was born kind of, like I had suggested, out of resentment and negative emotions and things like that. But then when it became real and she saw the power of it, she pulled it back. She stopped it from hitting her old school. And then, obviously her will moved Goldburn to save Yume. So I really dig that. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Check out mgmooners.com for all the links, all the show notes. You can read most of what I, read here to you in show note form. If you like, you can see a nice collage of pictures I put together, as well as both thumbnails, because I make like a YouTube style thumbnail where it's like a girl's face or something that'll catch people's eyes, and then I do a real, I do the real, true, MJ's thumbnail that I would choose out of the whole episode. So it's either something cool or profound. Typically I try to tie it into the idea of whatever I title the episode. So anyway, you can check that out there. You can also check out Even the Glowbug 1.9. Just type in Glowbug in the search bar over there on mgmooners.com. Check out all the other stuff I'm doing. Check out my Redbubble links at the bottom of this page for the show notes. I'll throw in my video version too. I'll throw in a link for that. It's at mgmooners.com/support, but I've kind of updated my thing, and I'm going to do a featured, like, Redbubble design of the week or month or whatever as I come up with new stuff. And maybe I'll do it per show. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm going to be doing that. So if you like my stuff and you don't want to, I don't have a Patreon or anything like that, and you don't want to give me direct money, if I offer value to you besides the analysis of these shows I do, if there's a cool thing that I make related to these, or just related to, or just a cool thing that I make that you see there, buy a sticker. They're inexpensive. I think I'm in a life hack, custom mugs. Buy a sticker and slap it on a mug. I think that's the real winner move right there. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to remind you that you don't have to shout Henshin to be a hero. I'm going to leave you with peace and blessings. This is MJ signing out.